Welcome to 5 Facts Only. Today, we dive deep to reveal mysterious underwater creatures caught lurking beneath the surface. Take a look at this eerie photo and let us know what you think it might be. The image originally comes from a deep-sea documentary following 5 divers on a mission to discover new ocean creatures. Strangely, the team never noticed this particular figure during filming. Instead, it was viewers at home who spotted something bizarre hidden in the background of a brief 2-second montage clip. The mysterious creature appears to be long, black, and shadowy, with glowing golden lines across what might be its head. It seems to have fins, maybe even arms, and the tail end of its body flares out wide, resembling a flowing dress. Some viewers have even likened it to a heavily armored mermaid or a deep-sea warrior, perhaps Ariel's post-apocalyptic bodyguard. What's so intriguing is how unclear the image is. It could be organic or mechanical, no one can say for sure. Are those limbs or fins? And what's with the glowing lights? Speculation ran wild online, especially when fans reached out to the documentary creators for answers, only to be met with silence. That silence has sparked suspicion. Did the producers see the creature and intentionally leave it out of the narrative? Was it meant to be kept secret, only to accidentally slip into the final cut? The fact that they refused to discuss it makes the mystery even more compelling. So, what do you think this strange underwater figure could be? Drop your theory in the comments with the hashtag #StarTopicWell, pin the most intriguing one. Now, let's move on to the next mystery. This strange underwater sighting is easily one of the weirdest we've come across. The video, uploaded on the 20th of March, 2012, was shot on a cheap cell phone in terrible weather, so the quality isn't great. The sky darkens ominously, setting the scene for what looks like the emergence of something terrifying from beneath the waves. In the clip, you see something odder, large shape, possibly a whale's head, a massive tentacle, or maybe something even more unnerving slap against the deck and then disappear underwater. The creature's sudden appearance and vanishing act sparked plenty of speculation, and with a 9-to-1 like-to-dislike ratio, many people seem to believe it's legit. But here's where things get suspicious. Around the 9-second mark, something stands out, what looks like pool railings in the background. That detail raises serious doubts about the setting. Could this have been filmed at a swimming pool instead of out at sea, as the title claims? If so, the video might not show a mysterious sea monster attacking a boat, but rather an aquarium show. It even resembles the kind of tank used for orca training, suggesting the footage might just be a cleverly edited clip of a killer whale in action, made to appear far more ominous than it actually is. If this really is a fake, then hats off to the creator. Even I was fooled at first. But around the 9-second mark, something looked off. That tiny detail changed everything. It might have been filmed at an aquarium, not at sea. If so, it's a masterful edit that turns something ordinary into something terrifying. Deep beneath the ocean's surface, nearly 2 miles down, strange creature glides through the pitch-black waters. It has tentacles, fins, and a body that eerily resembles a decapitated chicken ready for the oven. Scientists have officially dubbed it the Headless Chicken Monster. And yes, that's its real name, not just a nickname. This bizarre animal, actually a type of sea cucumber, was recently filmed in the waters near Melbourne, Australia, about 4,000 kilometers off the country's southwest coast. Though it may look like something from a deep-sea horror movie, it serves an important ecological purpose, filtering organic material from the ocean floor. The headless chicken monster has only been caught on film once before, in the Gulf of Mexico, making this sighting extremely rare and significant. It's also known by other names, such as the Spanish dancer, the swimming sea cucumber, and a complex scientific name that most won't attempt to pronounce. Dirk Welsford, program leader for the Australian Antarctic Division, was one of the researchers who documented the creature. "It looks like a chicken just before you put it in the oven," he remarked, clearly astonished by the sight. The team discovered the creature while exploring how commercial fishing impacts vulnerable marine ecosystems, particularly those home to Antarctic and Patagonian toothfish, often sold as Chilean sea bass. To conduct their research, Dr. Welsford and his team attached compact, specially designed cameras to fishing lines that were dropped 3 kilometers into the ocean. When they reviewed the footage, they were floored. Dirk Welsford, program leader for the Australian Antarctic Division, was one of the researchers who documented the creature. "It looks like a chicken just before you put it in the oven," he remarked, clearly astonished by the sight. The team discovered the creature while exploring how commercial fishing impacts vulnerable marine ecosystems, particularly those home to Antarctic and Patagonian toothfish, often sold as Chilean sea bass. To conduct their research, Dr. Welsford and his team attached compact, specially designed cameras to fishing lines that were dropped 3 kilometers into the ocean. When they reviewed the footage, they were floored. "We had no idea what it was," he admitted. "Unlike most sea cucumbers, this one has fins that allow it to swim, giving it a better chance of escaping predators, a rare trait in bottom-dwelling creatures." The deep-sea dragonfish is a strange, gothic-looking predator that first captured attention in a BBC documentary by Sir David Attenborough. With its long black body, massive fang-like teeth, and glowing red spots beneath its eyes, it looks like it came straight from a nightmare. Though small, only 15 to 26 centimeters long, it's a deadly apex predator. It can unhinge its upper jaw and skull, allowing its mouth to open over 100 degrees, so it can swallow prey up to 50% larger than its own size. The red spots below its eyes aren't actually eyes, they're bioluminescent organs that glow in the deep-sea darkness like eerie headlights. Strangely, scientists still don't fully understand how the dragonfish produces this red light, which is rare in the deep ocean. Mysterious, deadly, and fascinating, the dragonfish remains one of the deep sea's most haunting residents. The sighting of this species so far south was particularly remarkable, as it could shed light on how deep-sea life is distributed and how it might be affected by climate change. Although sea cucumbers have been documented since the 1800s, scientists still know surprisingly little about how many exist or how they're distributed across the world's oceans. This new footage is a stark reminder of how much remains unexplored beneath the surface. "It's an amazing reflection of how little we know about the deep ocean," said Dr. Welsford. The researchers also captured footage of other, never-before-seen marine species. This rare sighting may be the key to understanding how best to protect these deep-sea wonders before it's too late. Like and subscribe 5 Facts Only for more chilling content.